Do 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 do. I'm just quickly fiddling around with stuff. Come on, what am I doing? Come on, hurry up. Where the hell is it? There it is. There we go. 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 And there we go. Right. So, people, I have using the old Creator Studio, courtesy of Traff, giving me the link to it. He has the actual link, and well, I'm gonna start doing my stream survival on the Space Invaders again. Last time we left off Mars, and that was getting close to near the time where the game got released, and I sort of took a break of thinking of I'll let it go, let all the bugs, all the bug problems get fixed and all that. Still missing a bug or two because if you don't know, you can't have a wind turbine on top of a moving grid or something that's not classed as a station. Possibly a bug or possibly an intentional feature, who knows. So any wind turbines you must have on a station, technically. So we have here the Beetle. This used to have, I figured this out because this used to have some massive tall pillars with some wind turbines on top. However, I've swapped them out for a reactor because, you know, not working. So climb up this ladder. Oh, it's a bit janky still there, but I think it's just because these are on a different half level or something stupid. So we have here our, what is the Beetle? We have well, it's quite simple. We have a small balcony up that leads to nothing. We have the roof space with some solar panels. However, we enter, we have our, we have here our oxygen creation system. So I'm going to take the tanks with me. Actually, I don't need the oxygen tank, do I? Because, give a sec. Wait, reminds me there. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter now because the suit can fill out. Takes, well, it doesn't consume oxygen without the. Oh dear, stream health's not looking good. I'm gonna wait and see if it's just my insect killing it or. Yeah, no, it's not horrible. I think it's just some buffering via this stream. Internet speeds buffering a bit. We have a reactor here, and I do believe if I left it right. Yep, I left the uranium here. So I can go boom. That means the reactor shouldn't really burn through any uranium if it's the batteries and all that keep going pretty well. I believe in here I have the rest of my equipment, which I can now. Actually, I don't want. I actually want to probably keep these there because they are not fully required. Put them on that side and sort out my hotbar. I do believe we need to work through our progression tree. You know, we have some of these blocks with us at the moment. And I do believe, if I remember right, we have a survival kit for our respawn. Which, I hope this block doesn't cause a problem, but I think that was me trying to seal it off. We have a basic refinery and a basic assembler, so we're pretty good. We have some decorative blocks around. Some more decorative blocks. We have the battery storage up here. Glass roof. I believe it's automatic. It's a bit of a. I presume Soul's doing that. Depends how much we actually burn. So interior. Actually, different ones. Spot lights. I probably should turn them off. Interior lights. Should probably turn them off. Never mind. I think most of this is it doesn't matter to keep it on, but yeah. So it's I think it's automatic. It's sort of balancing out the solar and possibly the reactor, so we should be good for a while. Oh, now I have my janky staircase. There we go. Luckily, this is not really an important level to get to if you don't run out of oxygen systems, but then we have our controlling station of this, which you get a fairly good view. And I'm thinking I might want to change the large top left. There we go, we want that. There we go. There we go, change that to the clock. And we can drive around if we wanted to, but we have the unknown signal over there, but other than that, we think we're sorted on that front. So, damn, there's a slight problem there. So we have spotlights and all that everywhere. It's quite simple, but it's time to survive. I do want to start off with the small vehicles because it would take too long and possibly it's a little bit out of my reach, as I would probably get a bit bored over time. That's probably better with multiple people. So we have obviously ice. So what we have around us, if we have any ore nearby, we could possibly work on that. Which might be a slight problem if I don't know if I can't find any ores. Oh, we have an ore spot here, I think. Or is that just a shadow? Probably just a shadow. Right, I think we need to work on an antenna and a ore thingy. So we need to find somewhere which is, well, this little mountain will do. Quite funny, I placed this next to a useful bit of ground. And I can sort of climb up it. Oh dear. Oh god, if I don't destroy this entire mountain, it could be a good spire for a standard base. So this was originally an empty world, which I put stuff in. Oh dear. So yeah, so I've designed the entire solar system which we can explore. It's got normal asteroids and it's got the Earth and the Moon. You've got a Titan planet, you've got Mars and a Europa moon. So we pretty much got a few planets we can go to, and possibly, if yet then the server hasn't killed itself, or what I've probably left around, and it then can possibly used again. Oop, there we go. I believe because my rover, you should probably saw before, because I think the hydrogen tank was a bit iffy, but pretty much everywhere you can get there without a jetpack on the vehicle. As long as you don't bash out the back ladder, I think you're good. I also found that everywhere I dropped from the pod, where you had no ice in a nearby area, and it kind of was a bit of a, well, you can't move easily. And you're kind of boned in the sense that you have limited ice. But there we go. So we'll be pretty much chipping off the top of this. So if you want to keep up with my streams and all that jazz, I'm going to be putting it into my Discord. So the announcements, the new section I just put in today. So if you want to saying that I might put like sort of I'm thinking of doing something, possibly might, so basically if you want to keep up ahead and see what's happening and see what I'm doing at the time, you can go there. So Discord, the link's in the description in a bit of a buggy way if you want to get it, because I know sometimes it's a bit glitchy with Discord links and all that, or mine has been at times. Also, subscribing will keep you up to date, but possibly the Discord server might probably be sort of a quicker way, because then I could probably say I'm thinking, or I could do a poll or something if I get enough people to there. So you know, well, if I figure out to do a poll first place, to be honest. Jesus Christ, these rocks! Stop rolling! Deary me, the rocks are rolling around and I'm getting a little confused. There we go. Let's just get full inventory. Try not to destroy this too much, but I've got a little area where I can get stuff.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Now, how the hell did I get down from this? We're pretty good. think it was about 400 odd items, so we should. Oh, big old god, jetpack. Need to be careful there, and dampeners. Now, if I remember right, I can press K, inventory, survival kit, bang it in there, and just put 1,000 of them. Just create some basic resources, as I haven't found any real ore around in the immediate area. And sun's going down because I was messing about, so we're gonna have a early time in the dark. Good drive on, but I'm probably gonna stay here because it is pretty good. But possibly once I've more set up and I have sort of I probably might set up a base here. Like this place is quite good for a simple base. It's quite nice. So this could be like a sort of base where I'll just store some stuff and then I can move around with a mobile base with an air vehicle or something. Have backups just in case when I accidentally smash something to bits. That went flying. So I have to admit, with this new update, I think it comes more able where it's a lot fun. It's a lot of fun in the early days with like you have like 10 people with you working on something. Because even if you have 10 people and you start off with one pod, you're pretty good out. There's a little bit of buffering there, but hopefully it should level off for you guys. And if it doesn't, well, oh god, I actually catch that midair. Yep, it's gone back off to. I have to admit, quite recently, like normally my internet's pretty good. It's like not really bad, but I have to admit, I think recently it's been a bit. Either they've been doing work around places where been doing some like cabling work, but internet's been well, I think around where we even live, the internet's been a bit shoddy around times. It's either work or it's because it's been windy and cables are snapped like telephone things, but heyo. Or they're upgrading systems, well, upgrading what they can because it's still aged telephone cables, which is quite funny to sense. There we go. Oh, Troy, I didn't even notice that. I have to admit, with the power of with the wind turbines, I see probably more an idea of you can have a mobile base, but to be honest, a static grid base is probably one more. It's been more efficient to have that, and it can run quite cheaply by itself. It makes more sense now. Like before, really, having a static base made a little sense, as it was kind of, well, you have solar panels there, but it would only run, but then you have to put uranium and all that. But with the wind turbines, it's more or less of a constant source of power. So you can make sense of this entire ice field. You can have a base on a hill, or have some just basic pipes going up for wind turbines. People plonked on the side of a hill there. It's great wind. And I would probably like to create a bit like, if I was going to launch a rocket, I would probably go to a peak, like on Earth, because it's quite on Earth one, because it's quite tall and get a bit of hydrogen and be a bit cheaper, and also
inventory full.
Quite an easier source of ice. Yep.
Inventory.
So I'm starting off with no starting resources other than this rover. So if I want to cannibalize, I could get some resources and all that, but not really into that sort of thing. So let's go back up here. Go into here. Press K. Inventory. There you go. It can roll on, and we can shove a lot of stone in there. So we go in here. Basic assembler. Get a bit of gravel, get a bit of iron, get a bit of that, get a bit of that. Production. We go in here, and production, we get the basic assembler, yes. So we can, yeah, we could probably get an order detector quite quickly if we wanted to. So we need to possibly get. I'm gonna actually check on the situation of what is the through the cockpit. What is it saying on power wise? 23 hours, a few days. So what if we turn? What do we? So solar panels. There's not a lot of things. Oh, I see when they're off. So it doesn't say how much the. Yeah, so our batteries seem pretty good. They're still in the 2 seconds. I think if we either the solars are doing this, or if I check the reactor, it doesn't look like it's changed much. So I think we've got a pretty efficient system going on here. I gave myself a lot of uranium just in case I can't find any, because I know they've probably increased the rarity of the uranium. Uranium. Oh god, jetpacking. Turn lights on. Keep an eye. All systems are looking pretty good. We're only oh yeah, hops into the seat. Hydrogen, I've only lost 3%. Well, 3% technically. It's everything's at 100. I can say percent. Yay! 3% of hydrogen is lost, or used up, or consumed. Words are words. And oh, there we go. I think. Looking at the stream side of things, and yeah, so it's running a lot smoother. Well, a bit more smoother. I think it's internet speed as well, but the newer system of live streaming, which if you don't have a link to the Creator Studio, is a little bit of a pain. So if you don't have a link, well, it's a bit of a shame because it's quite a pain to do stuff, really. There we go, back up here. We've lost 8% of hydrogen, which is quite quick, quite a fair bit to be honest, but. So it'd be quite nice if I don't actually die this time. So if I don't die, well, it'll be quite lucky for me. And well, it depends how much I jetpack around, to be honest, because that kills you a lot. So possibly in the time I am off camera, I might work on a miner. Well, I'm sorry, miner that I get a blueprint going and make it simple, make sure it works, give it a lot of testing, and then what's it called? Make it designed for the work with this vehicle specifically. I can projector block it in, which won't be a horrible idea. Which I could do, or I can create one from scratch, or something like that. Yeah. So I think probably a good idea just to drop this off. Good. Yeah, it was a close one. I'm not very efficient with jetpack conservingness. Inventory. Actually, do check. Yep, this is piped up correctly just before well, the reactor wasn't in the original blueprint, which I've got a copy of without the wind turbines. I was like, did I hook it up right? Yep, I did. So. 20 minutes already, Jesus man. I am quite slow, or starting with stream takes most of your time, even though stuff. Right, whoop. Oh dearie me, I'm flying over the. Oh dear, that's close. Close, extremely close encounter with the ground. My suit's white because I like the whiteness, and also trying to mess around with the cinematic camera, which is a slight skin bug, but I assume that's a problem with the multiple characters, which I've had to mess around with. I can't seem to get them. They keep moving, I keep knocking them, but I can do it a little bit. And possibly I'm trying to do 2 big scenes, 2 big travels with them. You probably want to do smaller ones, but you know. Although also small things affect them slightly. And a lot of my ships I try to use them in aren't really built quite well. They're more built for someone who can walk jankily. So I've seen the what's called the super laser, the what's called Atlas, is it the Atlas super laser? Oh yeah, well the cool purple beam thing. I've tested it out. It can drill quite well to us, because Jesus, that thing, if you it's got like a certain distance, but you can keep drilling that thing for miles. Actually, I put it in the server. Look, the Atlas super laser. I have some I have my some favourites of my Dusty's jet engine. I have some shields because I don't want to break stuff. I have some Sage things here, but after that, well, it's quite funny. I can't build what's called any fancy cockpits, but I can build a super laser. Well, actually, I need to unlock the antenna. Thinking about that, and the other detector. Progressions. I need to work on progressions as well as resources. So we're a little. The progression sort of makes it a bit more of a challenge before you have to go full creative mode, but in survival. If I can get them run a base off purely wind power, that's like a 24/7 working creation. As long as I don't block it off like an idiot, I'm good.
Inventory full.
Yep. So let's see if I don't bounce. Oh, this is the path I originally took.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Right, that's the site. I think it's oh, I see why, because it's there's a little, oh, I see. So this, I could probably get rid of this, and it'd probably work best for that, but it'd be fine. Oh no. I'm pressing buttons. I'm getting a little confused. Assembler, silicon, gravel, nickel, Fe iron. So production, survival kit, basic assembler. So we need to think about doing some things quite quickly. Let's just go to the holo table. Actually, should I put something on the holo table? Actually, if I remember right, console desk blueprints. Orbital laser. That one. And Jesus Christ, yeah. So this is my orbital laser bay. This thing's a little big, isn't it? Aha, there we go, that's the right way around. Now I need to... There we go, I can fit it in here. Just about, I think, bits clipping. So here's my orbital laser! So you have, this flies in out, so you have the laser thing here. And well, enough power to power it forever, so this is quite scary being in here, to be honest. I'm going to keep it here for funsies, but, you know. So, we need to look at progression, so, progression, basic assembler. Well, first off, I need to build that, so I need to go into that, inventory. The survival kit's fine, it's the basic assembler, and do a slight cheaty take away the light. It hasn't changed much now actually, and remove the basic assembler and put in the basic assembler. I didn't think about the progressions too well, did I? Oh well. Progression. Blum bum 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 bum. Let's go into here. Inventory. Basic assembler 2. I'm not even asked for the name, to be honest. Oops, I can just spell it now actually. FE, da da da. Now let's have a look. Progression, so we want that stuff, so we can get all that. So we need to actually build an interior light, which is quite funny because I've already ground one down. And I put all the stuff to basic assemble that I wanted for the light. Deary me, Jim. What's wrong with you today? Okay. Inventory. You have unlocked new blocks. Yep, so all of them, I've got a few of them, so I'm good on them. So I can get a normal assembler which will unlock all them, a battery which will unlock all them, but then I need to work on these, and I need to build a beacon. Oh god, I forgot how slow this could be. Oh no. A basic refinery, and I can do the basic refinery right now, funny enough. I'm just cheating slightly. Shh. Cheating's fine. Yep, so the problem with sorting off the things you need, the progression tab gets a bit confusing. There we go. Progressions. Assembler. A block will get me some of that. Wait, what about, oh I see, yeah. What about the fancier blocks? Do we already have them? Wait a second. So we already have pretty much the heavy and some of the fancier blocks. But if we go to G and progressions, if we want exactly so what's this? I don't think they really thought this one through. Well, this is a bit weird, but okay. I think this is just an idea. They should probably light armor block would once you built one of them, you get the rest of these, which would make some sense. Oh, you have to build a light one for light, and you have to build a heavy for heavy, which probably be a good idea to do. So, actually, let's go to the here, production, basic assembler 2. Didn't mean to do 100, but oop. Inventory. Steel plates. Oh dear, I just hopped into a ladder. Jetpack. I'm not a fan of the jetpack instant thing, but oh dear me. But I think that's because of the space thing, but let's build a single block. You ready, guys? For excitement. Glorious block going. Yeah, that's a slight issue. Oh, there we go. So we have completed that progression tab. So we get a normal looking thing. So interior block walls is construction components and interior plates. We can do that. We've already got the ore detector and refinery, and well, if we build a refinery, get the reactor and a warhead. A landing gear gets the rest of that. So we need to build a rocket launcher to get a smaller version, which is funny. An action generator and that to get the rest of that. It's probably not going to turn on the action. Wait. Yep. So all this I can do in time. So do we have an ore detector? We do. So we need a list of ingredients. We want 50 steel plates. Let's go grab that now in the I'm just gonna sit on the couch. We're gonna sit on the couch for this. We're gonna have a nice time on the couch and go to productions. Oops, done 60. It was too quick for me to count. 8. 20 detector components. And what was it? 25 of... $25 computers. One. Ooh. There we go. I can't actually look. This is a bit stupid. 5 motors. Production. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what was it? 40 motors. No, I just got more. Oh, go. It was 40 construction products. Oopsies. Let's just iron. We'll just have a couple of motors lying around. There we go. I think that's probably 50, but you know, who gives a damn? Now I need to. Yep. So I can probably put the order sector up here, underneath this balcony, which is basically just a balcony at the top side. There we go. I'm planning out. Oh god, I'm getting confused. Look at me. So basically, I realised the laser has a 5 km radius, which I know certain guns can possibly fire around by player control that will go for 5 km. However, the auto turrets don't. So technically, this thing's overpowered in the sense, and well, it's overpowered because of damage. But you know, it's a super laser. I need to go into inventory and put some of this in the survival kit. Scrap all that. I pretty much gave myself a lot. I just wanted to have a fun survival system. Everything's like sort of on times 10 everything. So it's a lot fun and a lot easy and less hassle. To fully visible now, let's quickly go to our detector. 150. Actually, if I have any secret, that just show me anyway. Ice. Lovely. Like I couldn't already tell. So now we need to... So if we wanted an antenna, we probably should work on that, shouldn't we? So an antenna, we need to get a battery. So we just need 80 power cells and some stuff. So let's see what we can actually go to. Just go to bed, sleep. Production. Well, that should be 80. If that goes off without a hitch, I'm gonna laugh. Let's grab some more stone. God, I'm getting confused. Get some more stone materials, some stone stuff, some stone. Stone. Where are you, stone? There you go, stone. You're right. As soon as I get the auto detector and antenna up and running, I can build a miner, and I'll just start ticking off things for the progression tree and sort of start working on stuff. I'm thinking I won't change the what you're looking for is the beetle. I'm not going to change that at all, really. Possibly the antenna and possibly some other stuff, but really nothing else. Then I'm probably going to start working on the miner, and then I'm going to start working on a physical station. That's probably some other miners and stuff, and then I'm probably going to build a station, get it up and running, get a bunch of ships, then probably head off in that if I can. And be very careful. Or not, have a ship version of a sort of mobile base. Oh dear me. Or get a ship to lift that thing. So which will go basically well, I can tell already. If I did something like that. Oh dear, stones. I dropped that one already. Apparently it's cold. Actually, if I press J, does that help at all? Stone. Press F a bunch of times. Pick up stones. Pick up stones. Pick a stone. Pick a stone. Don't go. I'm gonna. Where is it? There it is. Might as well just put the check on. Ow, that hurt. Now I realise why I don't do that. Oh god, half an hour in, I got a first death. That's gonna be entertaining, isn't it? Isn't it gonna be entertaining if I die in seconds? Hooray! Death! Hooray! Survival kit, lots more stones in. Take some of that off it. There you go, it's inventory. You've gotta be kidding me. We had enough Right, there goes power cells off without a hitch. And the stones have gone through great more resources, quite funny. In a sense. So good. Ooh. Take the power cells. And I need to find a locker because I'm just going to shove these in a locker. No, that's not a locker. Where did I put lockers? Is it on the lower floor? So which locker should I put it in? Should I put it in this locker? Get this locker. Battery stuff. This chair. Production. Not 1,000, I meant 100. Let's get a few steel plates to build a basic platform for a station. And I'm going to put the battery on the station and sort of have a basic platform where I can just shove some equipment on for the progression tree. Well, let's go for that unknown signal, shall we? Shall we go for the unknown signal? Save some fuel. Some cow boots, hooray! Some good components that actually. That's a small battery which we got. Some of the stuff we see this stuff. How do we build it? Who knows? How I must yeah, that's battery. Wait, how is it powered? Every resource is precious to us. That's why we're stealing one steel plate at a time. And it appears to be that the stream side has paused. Yep, so I do believe it's a bit laggy at times, so let's just get you, dearie me. What have I done? What have I done? I think it was this way. Please don't be wrong. Oh god, I've made a horrible mistake, haven't I? There it is. Jim's done an oopsie, everyone. You can say that now. Jim's done an oopsie. He forgot about. This is why I need a beacon or a GPS. Safe landings. Batteries, they're all. I've got power for days of this thing. I can literally just keep turning off the reactor. We should be fine. Let's check the actual reactor. Yep, I think the batteries are charging themselves and staying up. The multitasking, what's it called, batteries, power things, whatever you want to call it. Now the steel plates seem a little redundant. Oh dear me. Let's grab the spectator camera quickly. Now, I'm gonna plan out where can I build a station which would be a good position of use. Possibly I can work up here, but it looks a little. Possibly this hill might be good to us. I might put up a platform at the bottom of the hill. Incline. I think I'm just put down a bunch of frame stuff, to be honest, and just go, yep, that's what I plan to build. Should I weld them? Yeah, I'll weld the platform. Might as well. Get some welding in. Get some welding. Yeah. Steel plates, they're gone. Well, I guess it's the use of mining. It's basically a reason for me to do something. I need to physically do. I'm going to go back to the locker. Actually, to this locker, I'm going to put some junk in here. And put this in the refinery. Avita say refinery. Avita say hello refinery, whatever that. Is it Avita say goodbye? Yes, it is. There we go. Somebody in there. Video output low, that's why it's frozen completely. I'm sorry for this, guys, but hopefully it's a bit manageable for you. I hope it just buffers out and it's just a bit of a bumpy ride. And it looks quite bumpy from my side. Oops. Yes, you know, I've been playing this on the internet speed at the moment because, like I said, internet speed are being quite weird at the moment. And it's about 40 odd minutes into this, so I'm gonna pretty much say thank you for watching, guys, and hope you'll enjoy. Sorry for the slight inconvenience of the side of, you know, the internet speed is being a bit awkward. Pretty much everything's being a bit slow. And you guys are lucky because for me the internet keeps dropping, completely cutting me out at times, so I think it's just a bit of an inconvenience at the moment. And well, it's pretty bad, I have to admit, but anyway, like and subscribe if you want to see more content. Hopefully the content improves with its quality. It's a little shotty at the moment, but I know it's getting a bit bad. But if it's not improving, I'll go to recording it for time being, and then might do some test streams. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. If you want to stay in touch and keep up to what I'm doing, and generally be a good person, and if you want to pretty much know when I'm doing anything or what I'm planning, or think I might do this, what do you think? Discord servers down in the description. So if you wanna, you know, go there, you can, and like, subscribe and all that jazz. And if you want to see more content, just like the video. Really helps me a lot, you know. Just tells me, yep, oh yeah, you want it like this, people like this, and yeah. Check out my other content if you will. I have to admit, you can go back further enough, and some content's a little blurry and possibly less laggy because, you know, things. Well, hope you all enjoyed. See you in the next one, and goodbye.